Right now on Apple Valley News Now live at 5, exclusive video of an armed robbery turned SWAT situation in Pasco. We'll tell you what we know so far.
Plus, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. honored today across the region with this celebration in Pasco. And
many people thought it was impossible for me to stage such a historic political comeback. But as you see today, here I am. The American people have spoken.
The United States of America has a brand new president. We have complete coverage. And Stacy is here.
And it was sunny today, but it just looks cold. How cold is it going to be tonight? Stick around. Apple Valley News Now at 5 starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 5 on your side.
And good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining us on this MLK Jr. Day. I'm Austin Reed.
And I'm Wendy Redman. It is January the 20th, and we have a lot of news to get to, so let's get started. We actually start tonight with exclusive video from the Apple Valley News Now newsroom. Take a look here. Pasco Police, Franklin County Sheriff's Office, Richland Police, and other first responder agencies were called to Road 36 for a report of a robbery just after noon. Authorities say the victim reported the person had a gun and gave a description of the suspect as they ran near an access road to the airport.
Several officers and deputies chased the person onto property right near the Tri-Cities Airport. There is a report that shots were fired during the chase. We are still working to confirm those details. The person, though, then ran into some sagebrush and tried to hide. Authorities then used a drone and called in Tri-City Regional SWAT to try and get the person to surrender. Drone operators talked with authorities to pinpoint where the person was.
Tri-City Regional SWAT then moved in and the person was arrested. Right now, we are working to find out if anyone was hurt or hit by gunfire. Authorities continued the search for evidence in the sagebrush for more than an hour. We, of course, will continue to bring you updates live on air and at applevalleynewsnow.com.
And Wendy, this whole situation unfolded right near the Tri-Cities Airport. So we wanted to check in with the airport's director, Buck Taft, to see if operations were impacted at all. Taft tells us he was made aware of what was happening by the noon hour. He says no flights were impacted.
Our team was aware of this the entire time, and, this is much bigger than airport operations, but there were no impact to our airport operations.
And we obviously know that there were drones in the air, so PSC Air Traffic Control was also made aware of things. And new tonight from the Franklin County Sheriff's Office, a burglary suspect is on the run. Late Saturday night, this suspect broke the glass on the front door of the Sandoval Market in Basin City and stole over $1,900 in rolls of coins. If you have any information on the identity of the suspect, do call the Franklin County Sheriff's Office.
Right now, the Pasco Police Department is looking for two people who they say ran from police not once, but twice during the weekend, crashed their car, and left a homeowner to pick up the pieces. Pasco police say the man and woman are suspected of shoplifting from the Walgreens on Court Street. They were later spotted by Pasco PD. When the sergeant tried to go after the vehicle, the couple took off. They were spotted again a few hours later, but also took off from officers. A short time later, authorities say they found the abandoned car crashed through brick and a fence at Ainsworth and 13th Avenue. If you recognize them or the car, please call police.
Switching gears now, we saw lots of sun this weekend, but it sure was downright cold, especially overnight and into the morning hours.
Yeah, the sun wasn't fooling anybody out there, was it? No. All right, so everybody wants to know, will this be the trend all week? First Alert Stacy Lee joins us now with more. Stacy, have good news for us, please.
The good news is the sun was out, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. There you go.
That allows all that warm air that's trapped below to escape. So unfortunately, beautiful day, nice and calm out on the Columbia River right now, but chilly, already 33 degrees, but the feels like temp is 29. Cold, and we're going to drop down once again tonight. Let's track the cold. Things could be worse, guys, because Minnesota, folks in Montana, they're seeing wind chills of 30 and 40 below zero. That's very dangerous, and that's from at least Billings all the way across towards Chicago area. We're sitting right on the edge of that cold front, so yeah, we'll continue to see those chilly temperatures. Here's where we were this morning, early, right around 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. We were in the teens all through the area, except for Walla Walla. Their low temperature was 20 degrees this morning. So those temperatures will continue, and as you can see tonight, we're looking at teens and 20s around the area, so bundle up. More chilly temps on the way. We'll have some breezy winds through the Mountain Gap areas this evening. Slightly warmer in the midweek, slightly, just a little bit. And then could we see some lower elevation snow here this Friday? I'll tell you all about that coming up.
All right, Stacey, thank you. Now to the big national story of the day. President Donald Trump today completing his political comeback and return to the White House. And that is what you are looking at live right now. His inauguration today marks a unique moment in history and a new chapter in American history. Trump's swearing in happened inside the Capitol because of frigid temperatures in Washington, D.C.
It's also where he announced his first actions as the 47th president. ABC's Christiane Cordero reports from Capitol Hill.
In a wide-ranging speech with the spirit of a State of the Union address, President Donald Trump paused for applauses along party lines with a promise to deliver.
I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear.
In a remarkable political comeback, Donald Trump today took the oath of office,
So help me God.
becoming only the second president in U.S. history to serve 2 non-consecutive terms. The ceremony moved into the Capitol Rotunda because of the cold, emotional crowds watching from overflow locations. This morning at the White House, President Joe Biden welcomed the man who was both his successor and predecessor. In his inaugural address, the 47th president started with an overarching campaign-like promise,
The golden age of America begins right now.
before zeroing in on several executive actions.
All illegal entry will immediately be halted, and we will begin the process of returning millions and millions of criminal aliens back to the places from which they came. We will reinstate my Remain in Mexico policy.
Planned mass deportations could start as soon as tomorrow. Trump looked beyond our borders in his closing message with this vision of American prosperity.
The United States will once again consider itself a growing nation, one that increases our wealth, expands our territory, builds our cities, raises our expectations, and carries our flag into new and beautiful horizons. And we will pursue our manifest destiny into the stars, launching American astronauts to plant the stars and stripes on the planet Mars.
Elon Musk was one of several tech CEOs with a front row seat inside the rotunda, alongside those of Meta, Apple, Amazon, OpenAI, and TikTok. Christiane Cordero, ABC News, Capitol Hill.
The Trump administration ended use of a border app called CBP One. It allowed migrants to legally enter the U.S. A message from the app says existing appointments scheduled through the app are canceled. The move cuts off a key pathway for people who want to come to the country. Homeland Security officials have said the app helped drive down migrant crossings by providing an orderly way to apply. With that option now gone and asylum restrictions in place, the border is effectively shut down to asylum seekers.
In more local news tonight, deputies arresting a Moses Lake mother for endangering her baby and assaulting her parents. The Grant County Sheriff's Office says the parents of Kelsey Galvin were babysitting her 9-month-old son. When she came to pick the baby up early yesterday morning, her parents thought she was under the influence and refused to give her the baby. That's when officials say she assaulted her mom, threatened to kill her parents, and left with her son. Officials booked her for several things, including first-degree assault and reckless endangerment. Her baby was not hurt. Child Protective Services is now investigating. New tonight, more than 100 people marched today in Yakima to celebrate the legacy of Martin Luther King Jr.
It's the culmination of weeks of events, including a food drive, food distribution, basketball tournament, radio show, and church service. The annual Peace Walk took place on Yakima's Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard ending with a celebration at the Yakima Convention Center. Of course, Dr. King was all about service. We all know that. Multiple organizations partnered for the Martin Luther King Jr. Day of Service at Columbia Basin College. This is the 5th year the Tri-Cities Diversity and Inclusion Council put this event on. They partnered up with the Lutheran Community Services Northwest, Hapo Credit Union, and a new partner this year, Columbia Basin College. The goal is to provide a service to the community by handing out food, clothing, and blankets.
Dr. King was about unity, Dr. King was about service, and again, as I mentioned, this is about embracing service, being in community with other community organizations and businesses, but we're all here for one specific reason, and that is to be of service.
Chambers says this is the one event where community can come together and work together to serve others. If you want to volunteer to help out for future events, just head on over to applevalleyNewsNow.com for more information.
Well, the Yakima Airport is seeking a $2 million grant to help modernize its terminal, which hasn't been remodeled in the last 25 years. The first phase, roofing, HVAC, and baggage claim upgrades. Another planned upgrade, installing solar canopies in the terminal parking lot. That could save the airport $91,000 a year in utility costs. The airport asking the city to support its application for county seed funding to get matching federal funds.
Normally, an FAA grant is only a 10% match, but they have some rules in terminal buildings that not everything is eligible, and so in many cases it's going to be a 20% match. Well, when you start talking multiple millions of dollars, that match starts to become significant.
The airport, located in the district belonging to Mayor Patricia Byers, who says she will be supporting the airport in every way she can.
Costco workers in Washington state are planning a strike in favor of fair contracts. This as the company's profit margins rise by 135%. With no change in employee wages. The Costco Teamsters said Costco reported $254 billion in revenue and $7.4 billion in net profits. According to the Costco Teamsters, a nationwide vote to authorize a strike was approved by an 85% margin. Costco Teamsters said the vote came from Costco's failure to negotiate constructively and refusal to propose a fair contract offer that competes with the company's record-breaking profits. The current agreement, the Costco Teamsters National Master Agreement, covers more than 18,000 Costco workers and is set to expire January 31st.
Apple Valley News Now, live at 5, is just getting started. Here's what's coming up. We are previewing this week's Kraken Game of the Week for you.
Yeah, so stay tuned for that. Plus, the Earth moved this afternoon in one part of Washington state. What we know so far.
And as we leave you to break, a live picture from Yakima, Stacy returns with your new Work Week First Alert weather forecast.
I met a cute poodle outside. She said everyone's talking about you and how you work for free.
When you're injured and have the heavy hitter on your team, we win or it's free. Hello? That cute poodle you were talking to wants to have a play date.
Let's go.
Call 853-2222.
Experience winter fun at Silver Mountain Resort. Discover some of the best terrain in the region, just 30 minutes east of Coeur d'Alene, right off I-90. Relax in a beautiful condo, just a short stroll from the gondola, dining, exciting water slides, and indoor surfing at the water park. Enjoy a gondola ride to our exhilarating snow tubing and your gateway to snow rider heaven. Create unforgettable family memories at Silver Mountain. Book today at silvermt.com.
Kittitas Valley Healthcare is your trusted home for health, offering expert orthopedic care for your family. With over 55 years of combined experience, our team uses state-of-the-art equipment to improve surgical outcomes and provide compassionate, patient-centered care. We're committed to making your experience comfortable and efficient so you can stay active and healthy. Learn more and schedule a consultation through our website at kvhealthcare.org. Your home for health.
Okay, y'all, we got 10 orders coming in.
Starting a business is never easy, but starting at 8 months pregnant, that's a different story. I couldn't slow down. We were starting a business from the ground up. People were showing up left and right, and so did our business needs. The Chase e-card made it easy. When you go for something big like this, your kids see that, and they believe they can do the same.
Earn unlimited 1.5% cash back on every purchase with the Chase Ink Business Unlimited card from Chase for Business. Make more of what's yours.
For the greatest selection at the lowest prices, come to Cost Less Carpet.
As a general contractor, I bring my clients to Cost Less Carpet so they can see every option.
Everything I need is always in stock.
If it's trendy or new, I'm sure you'll find it here.
And their team of designers are so fun to work with.
It really is worth the experience.
I can find everything for my home or my client's home, no problem.
Shopping here is an awesome experience.
Cost Less Carpet, where inspiration and ideas happen.
I met a cute poodle outside. She said everyone's talking about you and how you work for free.
When you're injured and have the heavy hitter on your team, we win or it's free. Hello? That cute poodle you were talking to wants to have a play date.
Let's go.
Call 853-2222.
Welcome back, everybody. The Kraken appears to be turning things around, scoring 19 goals in the last 5 games. With the Washington Capitals heading to town, the offense needs to keep that momentum going.
Sure does. This is the first of 2 matchups against Washington. The next matchup takes place in March in the nation's capital. Washington won 4 of its last 4 games. Capitals captain Alexander Ovechkin is chasing history, looking to break the great one, Wayne Gretzky's all-time scoring record, sitting just at 26 goals shy. Seattle's goalie Joey Daccord knows he's got a challenge ahead of him.
I just try to be ready for him, and it's my job to make big saves for the team when the team needs it. So when I get the opportunity and then I'm able to follow through and execute it, it feels really good.
The Kraken and Capitals face off at Climate Pledge Arena at 7 p.m. this Thursday. You can watch the game right here on ABC's Apple Valley News Now.
The Sunnyside City Manager is starting up a new initiative. It's all about taking back the youth of the city, keeping them out of trouble and gangs. Through their exploration process, the committee is now focusing on getting a Boys and Girls Club in the city of Sunnyside. They are working to develop programs to help the community's youth with after-school sports programs or faith-based programs. It also examines economic development opportunities to help students connect with jobs as well as local community colleges and universities.
People that want to step up, they want to help. If you don't think you have a skill you can lend to the table, you have a skill. I mean, you being there makes you a special person. So I'm asking people that really want to make a difference, show up and show out, and let's make something happen, because I feel like the momentum is here in Sunnyside.
All right, so the first meeting is Tuesday, January 28th at noon. That will be in the Fire Department Training Room on 513 South 8th Street.
Well, new tonight, the U.S. Geological Survey says a magnitude 3.5 earthquake occurred near Falls City, Washington this afternoon. The quake was recorded at about 1:35 p.m. and was centered just northeast of Falls City. Officials say the earthquake was relatively shallow with a depth of 7.9 miles. There were no immediate reports of significant damage or injuries.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And let's take a live look outside with a beautiful sunset. Dust Double Sky Cam. I-182 traffic moving along nicely tonight. Feels like temp is 29, so once again, very cold tonight. It's going to be icy. Going to need that ice scraper in the morning, and heavy coat, scarf, a hat, gloves, all that good stuff. Temperatures around the region, everybody's sitting hovering right around the freezing zone. Ellensburg, a chilly 29 right now, 31. Walla Walla, 32 in Hermiston. We've been tracking some breezy winds mainly across Snoqualmie Pass this afternoon, but not too bad. Cabbage Hill seeing some light winds, and Battle Mountain Summit also with a few light winds. We are tracking the cold for the next couple of days. Coldest morning of the season so far was today, pretty much across the United States. Everybody feeling the cold, even way down to the south. And these areas in Montana, Minneapolis, Minnesota area, they're seeing wind chills of 30 and 40 degrees below zero. So very, very cold. And we'll continue to see that northerly southerly flow for the next couple of days. Widespread Arctic air mass will remain in place. That's Tuesday, and we're going to stay pretty cold right on through the week. Now, temperatures tonight once again down in the teens through the Yakima and Kittitas Valley. Look at that chilly 13. That's even colder than it was this morning in Yakima. Tri-Cities looking a little bit warmer at 24 overnight tonight, and we'll see those teens for Walla Walla and Dayton. So very, very chilly tonight. Plus, we're going to see a few clouds rolling in. Now, out the door in the morning, there's those 20-degree temps in Yakima, and you'll see the mid and upper 30s, but not much past 37 degrees for the day. Tri-Cities starting out in the 20s, so still below freezing, and just barely getting above that for tomorrow. Let's take a look at what's going on in Walla Walla and Hermiston for tomorrow. Out the door, we're looking 26 degrees. Winds will stay light, but any little bit of winds makes the feels like temperature much cooler than we're showing on the screen there. 26 to start your day in Hermiston, and then we'll see those temperatures climbing up to the mid 30s, just under 40 degrees. So very cold, chilly mornings again. Not that this is much warmer, but a tiny bit warmer. So there's that hope. Here's where we're watching. We're keeping an eye on maybe a rain-snow mix in the lower elevations. Right now, 30% chance of that in the Tri-Cities. Otherwise, fairly calm, pretty mundane weather, not a lot going on outside. Yakima's got those freezing cold temps again with some teens returning into the weekend with a slight chance of rain on Friday. For Ellensburg, again, we'll see those temperatures in the 30s, frigid overnight lows down in the 20s. And again, just cold, cold weather. Walla Walla has a better chance of possibly seeing some active weather on Friday. That rain mixed with snow there. Temperatures staying in the 30s all week with a tiny bit of a warm up through Thursday and still staying in the 30s and overnight lows in the 20s. And also Hermiston looking at about a 40% chance of some wintry mix on Friday. That would be early in the morning. As those temperatures climb back to the 40s, it will increase just to rain showers. So that's the only little disturbance we're following this week.
Just cold then,
just cold.
Basically.
It's
yeah, it's
cold.
Okay. It's supposed to be like that, right?
I'm going to update you on when the first day of spring is coming up before the end of the 5 o'clock
Okay.
hour.
We need that in our lives, right? Yes.
All right, Stacey.
Too soon.
I know, right? Thank you much. We've got the spotlight up next.
Aren't you just a spoonful of sugar?
Young Sheldon, tonight at 11:05. Apple Valley News Now.
So what do you think about these?
We're going to take everything.
From design and products to removal and installation, Rebath is with you through every step of your remodel. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $1,000 off your complete bathroom remodel.
At US Cellular, you don't have to choose between a great deal on the phone you want and the phone plan that's right for you.
You can get both. 4 free phones of your choice and 4 lines for just $90.
Wow, kids, that's like us not having to choose between tickets to wrestling or that puppet musical.
We want a great phone and a great plan too, don't we, little guy?
Get both. 4 free phones of your choice plus 4 lines for $90. No trade-in needed. US Cellular, built for us.
A drunk driver just blew a stop sign and we collided. My vehicle was total. What about the vehicle? How am I gonna get to work? How am I gonna continue taking care of my family? I contacted Tamaki Law and I told them about what had happened. Tamaki made it very simple, very easy. It was a stress relief for me. If you happen to be in an accident, call Tamaki Law.
Magical moments, snowy adventures, warming up, making memories, a winter wonderland. The perfect close-by getaway this winter is Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. Find countless ways to play and plan your escape at cdawinter.com.
I'm a real wild one. Life is wild. There's work to be done, adventure around every corner, and a truck that handles it all. The new 2024 Ford F-150 Wild Edition. It's rugged, loaded with tech, and built to go wild. Get a wild deal on an F-150 today. Lease a 24 F-150 STX 4x4 Wild Edition for just $399 a month for 36 months. Only at your local Ford dealer.
The
White Card, a powerful resource for former Hanford and DOE employees. If you worked in the area and have come down with cancer, lung disease, Parkinson's, or renal failure, you may be eligible for financial compensation and healthcare services. A simple phone call can get the process started. Atomic Home Health. Don't wait. Call today.
I think this is my favorite. Okay, hon, what do you think of this one?
From design and products to removal and installation, Rebath is with you through every step of your remodel. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $1,000 off your complete bathroom remodel.
Thanks for staying with us. Time for tonight's Spotlight at 5. Congratulations to Kennewick School District's Eastgate Elementary School chess team. The team had an incredible showing at the Hanford Chess Tournament. Now, this brought them home their first ever team trophy. The K through 3rd grade section each won 3 or 3.5 out of 5 games, qualifying for the state tournament. The 4th grade section won 4.5 out of 5 games, earning 2nd place overall. They will now prepare for their next big challenge. If you have an idea for the Spotlight, send me an email. I'd love to hear from you. areed@applevalley.newsnow.com.
I love that.
Right?
Congratulations.
Yes.
How cool is that?
Yeah.
All right. Also cool, we have a final check of your forecast with Stacy next.
This is my perfect day in Walwala.
It's not easy being Mariano Morales' horse. He needs to ride to clients all the time. He does take care of him. He gets the insurance company to pay for medical bills, car repairs, even money for pain and suffering. Looks like it's going to be another busy day. Better get warmed up. After all, I am his best friend.
Hurt in a car wreck? Give me a call.
Big or small, we work them all.
I'm attorney Mariano Morales, the heavy hitter.
The heavy hitter is the one for you. Call 853-2222.
Kittitas Valley Healthcare is your trusted home for health, offering expert orthopedic care for your family. With over 55 years of combined experience, our team uses state-of-the-art equipment to improve surgical outcomes and provide compassionate, patient-centered care. We're committed to making your experience comfortable and efficient so you can stay active and healthy. Learn more and schedule a consultation through our website at kvhealthcare.org. Your home for health.
Bathfitter showers have got people talking. Our wide selection of showers means it's exactly what we wanted. Seamless and watertight walls are much easier to clean than tiles and grout. And they stay in excellent shape. Every Bathfitter shower is backed by a lifetime warranty. And with thousands of 5-star reviews, the experience exceeds expectations. It's no wonder millions of Bathfitter customers love their new shower. It just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
Fun times are waiting for you at Wild Horse Resort and Casino. Enjoy Vegas-style slots and table games, fine dining, and exciting entertainment. And now, get your tickets for the Australian Bee Gees, a tribute show on Saturday, February 15th. Voted the best tribute show in Las Vegas. Come jive to all the classic Bee Gees hits that you know and love. Get your tickets now. Wild Horse Resort and Casino. More winners, more often.
This is my perfect day in Walwala.
Check out this awesome waterfall that one Native American tribe calls the center of the world.
A barrier broken open, making way for spirits to give their guidance to men.
Fly the Northwest. Apple Valley News Now at 6 Tuesday.
Coming up on Tuesday, we'll have highlights from President Donald J. Trump's second inauguration. Also, Chief Meteorologist Josh Colbreth will tell us when we might expect to see warmer temperatures. Join us for Good Morning Northwest on Tuesday, starting at 5 right here.
And welcome back. All right, so I said I was going to cheer you guys up with some countdowns. So let's take a look at the screen right now. We're counting down the days till Valentine's, just 25, 48 days till daylight saving. So by the end of January, guys, we'll start seeing that sunset around 5 p.m. And then when we spring forward, think about that, 6 p.m., suddenly we'll have nice bright days. 56 days till St. Patty's and 59 days left of winter. So
I thought it was going to be so much closer the way you said it. I thought it was coming up sooner,
it's
but
under
you know.
60, so we're counting it down, and yeah, there you go. All right, quick look at our viewer photo of the day. We had a great one here, beautiful sunrise on Sunday from our friend Larry Nails from Patterson. Thank you, Larry. Remember the QR code on the right side of your screen. That's how you can get your weather photo on TV, or just go to our website, applevalleynewsnow.com. Click on the weather tab and you'll see upload photo here. Pretty easy. So
beautiful. Love it. Thank you so much for sending those in and for watching our news live at 5.
Yeah, World News Tonight coming up next, and then we're back at 6, hoping your news is good news.
Have a great night.